Yeah, I guess you
Check.
know, like the point of like friggin' recording
Yeah.
and then playing it live, like streaming that.
Streaming that.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
right.
Because fucking, I don't know, I can't be fucked being like, hey, what's up, chat?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
true.
Doing all that interaction.
Yeah.
You know, but eventually there has to be a time for that.
Yeah. I reckon the podcast, the recording it and then just put it up on YouTube is mad anyway.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Because I mean, it's the classic. It's I feel like maybe creatively your work. I don't know the word for it, but your workflow will be better that way because since you just kind of like you just have all this backed up and you're just releasing it
Right.
until it catches up to your present time.
Right. Exactly.
Then when you need to like pump out more
afterwards than you can, right?
Yeah.
No, that's exactly it.
You know
I
what I
guess you know, like what's been dope about the streaming for me, anyway, is like figuring out how this OBS shit works.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And now that I got this OBS shit working a certain way, with like fucking basic ass shit, you know, like I'm using my fucking iPhones to record. You know, it's just like it just accumulative, just got there. Yeah, it's like I can't be fucked with the editing.
Yeah,
I can't be fucked with certain things. So,
but this way you're doing it live.
And then I don't really need to edit unless you say to me or whoever the guest is, goes, oh, can you edit that part out?
Right.
Or someone's manager. I've heard it in some like rapper podcasts.
Yeah.
Sometimes the manager comes in and goes, yeah, delete that part.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know? So, yeah, man. But I recall you saying something. I don't know if you want to share it or not.
No. What
but
is it? Oh.
You were saying, how you were interested in doing content again. For DJ stuff.
Yeah, just I mean, when I say that, I don't want to go too hard, because I don't want to tend to like copy what other people are already doing, and the people that are already good at it. I'm like, because that's the thing, you know? And that's always I think it's always been my personality, even with my event, Pasta Club.
Yeah, being original and shit.
Trying to like I think it's more just me. Like this is why I think I have ADHD. It's more just me. Getting bored of the same old shit, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, let's change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? We'll bring that back because it's always the case. For example, like tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Krump events didn't really thrive on tournaments. It was just like set up battles, for example.
Oof.
But then it kind of went back to tournaments because it became a thing.
Right.
And then kind of and then I want to bring it back that way, like the traditional stuff. But in saying that, with the DJ stuff, just going back, tangent.
Yeah, no, I love the tangents. It's a show for tangents.
Yeah, so back to the DJ stuff. It's mainly I just wanna, for now, because I've been doing it in the past. I just record myself just jamming.
Yeah.
And then I record like, I don't know, it could go for like 40 minutes, 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, depending on what my phone can handle memory-wise. And then I just edit it and then just put reels of, you know, if I saw something, because sometimes I'm just jamming, I'm just being boring, I'm just like, you know, I'm just like going through songs, and then sometimes I feel like, sometimes I might feel myself like, you know, like, okay, well, I'll do like a break here, or like a cool transition here, a cool blend here, and I just kind of pick those, edit it, and then put it up. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's just my way of just practicing. That's why I keep myself accountable for it.
Bro.
Yeah.
And that's what this shit is.
and then just put it out whenever. Really. Yeah, because it's not like right now, like, you know, like for example, a lot of creatives, they try to like be really relevant, like put out every day, every second day.
Yeah.
You know, but with me, at the moment, I don't really care about that shit because I'm happy with whatever likes, whatever comment, whatever traction I'm getting with it.
Yeah, you're busy anyway, so
like in the real world,
the real world,
with
gigs,
so I'm just like, and plus I get I don't want to oversaturate myself on social media anyway. Like, even though that is the wave, and that's, you know, that's just how it is.
But it's still like a.
But it's just me personally.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just do it whenever I want. You know, like I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. To try to do it weekly, this and that. You know? Maybe later on. I'd love to get into that rhythm because I feel like that's I respect people that do that heaps. For example, like DJ Smiles. Like, I look up to DJ Smiles a lot.
I was about to say.
Yeah, and he does that a lot, and that's quite inspiring. But then, you know, just sometimes I'm just checking myself, like, you know what? I know I want to get to that part, but I'll take my time. And basically do it my own way as well. And, you know, and then if it catches on, it catches on.
It'll catch on.
If not, I'm sure I'll come up with another thing.
I feel you, bro. This is like, I just thought if this was a regular podcast, we could make this part. Oh, it's theory time.
Theory time.
It's like theory time. And it's like, do you think, right? Do you reckon? Because Smiles is a family man. And he's got a job as well. Right?
Shout outs to Smiles.
Shout outs to Smiles, man. Shout outs to Smiles. Fucking.
He's the man.
Hey, this one's for you.
He's the man.
We'll reel this. But, like, do you think someone like him, and forgive us, Smiles, if we're on the money here, because we're DJs and dancers too, like, not trying to give away your secrets or anything, but do you think he does like production days, like, you know, where he'll do like, it's his day off, or, you know, he's getting a good run, and he's doing a whole lot of different things.
I reckon,
like producing edits, doing little like videos like you're talking about, and then uploads bit by bit.
Probably, because I mean, it's logical to like, it's kind of, it makes it easier, and I think he just makes it easier that way.
Right.
I reckon he does that.
I reckon he does.
I mean, he's so busy, bro. Like.
Like I just popped onto his TikTok, and then I was there for ages. The fuck, this guy's got heaps of content on his TikTok,
bro.
you know? And then I'm hearing he's DJ this gig and DJ that gig, you know? So.
And then when he does his random drops of music, and who knows, he probably has a lot, like, you know, just projects that's just ongoing,
because I follow him on Twitter. I'm barely on Twitter for other things, but games, because it's weird, like the gaming community, and I'm sure a whole lot of other communities, they'll post their shit there, but it's interesting that Smiles and, you know, Oz not being too heavy on Twitter. There are Australians on Twitter, but in their I hate the word, but their niches. You know? So, I got this random question for you, bro. So.
I see, you have questions ready?
Not really. Not really, bro. I just know, like, every conversation I have with you and other people I know, it's always interesting.
True.
Fuck. This might as well put this in a fucking podcast.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
True.
Right?
True. We always say that.
You know, so it's like we have this setup ready to go all the time. So hey, get in the seat, cunt. But I disconnected from the internet for a bit. Just looked at my messages when I needed to the past 2 weeks, and then I happened to open Insta, right, to check my inbox. But you were the first account to pop up on the feed. And then that time, 2 weeks ago, I saw this black screen. And then I seen this swirl.
Oh, that's me.
I was like, I was like, oh, what the fuck's this? And then I was like, what else has Guillaume been up to? So I check your stories, you know, like the way the flows. The way Instagram sucks you. And then after a while, I was like, oh, let's go look at his account. So I looked at your account and see what you've been up to. And then fucking, I seen like a pattern going with these swirls. Can I ask you what they mean?
So that's from Rising. Because just during that week, I've just been in that mode of, you know, just learning the piece. It's a crazy piece, but it's contemporary art.
Is it?
I didn't even dance. I was just moving around.
That's crazy.
Like there's 70 people in the show. Whoa. The show's called Multitude. Might as well talk about it. The show's called Multitude. It's created by this artist from Uruguay. She was down as well, so she was directing us.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. She had her whole team there. Like the music was like done live. It was on Ableton, but the guy was doing it live.
Because
when we rehearsed it, we didn't rehearse it with music until like the day before.
Whoa.
Because the whole process of it is, the show went for like an hour and a bit, bro.
Damn.
And it's free form, so we can do like, because it's contemporary art, yeah. So like there'll be moments where at the start, for example, we just pick a spot, and there's 70 of us. Like it's in Melbourne Town Hall. It's massive.
Oh.
And then we just the start of the show, we just like go into the space.
Yeah.
You know, there's lights and shit.
Yeah.
And everything is dark.
Yeah.
And then you just stand there for ages if you want. And then you just, the next sequence is you break down and you just go on the ground. You can stay there if you want. Some people like do it repetitively, like heaps. Yeah. But then her direction was just like, it's like the whole concept of the show for me, how I understood it is basically how the world or the society works. So like, you know, you take your spot in life kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you'll have your up and down moments as a person, whoever you are.
Yeah.
And then from then on, you're gonna go, because the next sequence of that is like, we just walk in the line and people just catch up to each other. And there's no proper choreography to that. She just told us sequences, and then and someone just has to start it. And so we could go there for ages not doing shit.
That's dope.
And then even like the first day of the performance, there was a random guy that was just lying on the ground, and we were just like, because we all saw it and we all talked about it after the show. We're like, who the fuck was that guy? Like, we didn't see him in the fucking 2 weeks that we were rehearsing this. Yes, there's 70 people. That's a lot of people to get through, but we didn't see that guy. He had a bit, because it was a majority girl, like the cast was majority females. Different walks of life as well. Some people don't even dance. Some people are actors. A lot of contemporary dancers.
Right.
And some people are like filmmakers. Like some people just don't even really like, you know, just got into dancing. Like some people just literally different walks of life.
Damn.
There was even there was a Down syndrome person. Like
sick.
So it was just like literally what it represents is like the world,
society. Hey.
Yeah, it's great. And then how society works throughout. But it's a crazy piece. I'll link you to one of the shows.
Is it on? Is it
online, bro? Like because she's been doing the show for the last 10 years.
Oh.
She's been touring it around. Like before Australia, she was just in Berlin, I think.
In Berlin, doing the same show.
The same show. And the same concept. It's like, you know, you get cast members that's random, at random, and then, and they teach, and she teaches it the week before, 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And then, because it's all part of the process, part of the art.
Yeah.
Like even for me, so that whole week, that's why because if you see my patterns on my Instagram, it's like, you know, I'll go black, like a black image, and I'm just, when you look at my Instagram, it's just
like check it. It was like check it.
I just want it to be that way, because people ask me all the time, like, you know, even my mom messages me like, what's wrong? Like what?
That's great.
Yeah, it's just like, you posted the black thing, what happened?
I
was like, nothing. If you look at my, I'm just trying to be creative. Like, I mean, you know, I understand, and I fully understand your concern, especially because I started doing that during the lockdown period.
Yeah, that's why it's in my head.
It started off as white,
right?
And I got over the white color. I don't know, might go brown next time.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'm just being random, bro. Like, it's just sporadic moments of, I don't know,
just being creative.
I guess you could call it like that.
Yeah. What? But during lockdown.
Yeah.
It was because you were feeling some sort of way?
Oh yeah, of course. I was upset. It's lockdown, you know. I even went off grid off internet for like my aim was a month, and I'm pretty sure I made it 2 months.
Good.
Without I just kept Messenger.
Yeah.
But Facebook, Instagram
gone.
That's what the two I use.
Yeah.
And then I just kept in contact if I need to on Messenger.
Yeah. You still have some kind of ability to communicate.
Because you know, like I mean, I limited myself to do as well. Like, you know, I'm not gonna go too much on it. Just so, you know, I can just be in the moment and just deal with shit, I guess. So it was cool. I actually recommended it. Like, you know, like a lot of people that I caught up with, that, you know, sometimes people just tend to contact you in one platform all the time. And I missed a couple of gigs I could have done during the lockdown. But it was okay. I was just like, oh, it's all right. wasn't for me. If anything, you know, like
exactly. And if anything, you needed to disconnect for that moment of time.
Yeah. So you know. Yeah.
I'm kind of the same, but it's funnier. It kind of parallels why what I thought I was looking at. I didn't realize it was for the
I just kind of and then I just put like a different like a taku beat onto it because it's like ethereal and stuff, and then, it's just me being random, and I just put that there because I'm like, I change it up a bit from the normal black thing, and I think eventually I want to create my own image.
I think you should.
I just I've been talking to a few people, like people that can animate and stuff. Entity actually made something for me, but it's I don't think it's 100% yet. So I haven't really gotten back to him about it yet. But I'm just like, I think I'm just brewing with the idea. To kind of make it, I don't know, just build up on that idea.
Shout outs to Entity.
Shout outs to Entity. He does everything too. One of those guys.
He's one of those guys that does everything.
He can do anything. Because I was like, ages ago, I was like, I asked him on my story. Ages ago, it was like last year sometime. I was just like, anyone can hook me up with, link me up with a animator, someone local, or someone that you know. And then I forgot who it was, but someone hit me up. He's like, yo, Entity does it. I was like, oh, what? Like, yeah, bro. And then he does anything. And it's like, like, I thought he just did music and lighting and stuff. Like, nah, you can make animation. You can even edit videos if you want. He can do anything. And then
makes fonts too, bro.
Yeah, makes fonts.
He makes fonts.
And then when we made the recent show at City Sessions.
Started it.
And then we were coming up with ideas like, we'll make a video and use the screen that works with the choreography. And then we didn't have time to shoot a video. And then Entity said, I can just make something like, like a visual thing for you guys what? Something like that. And then I was just like, that's right. He makes fucking animation. And I was like, someone said that. And then because I haven't seen his animation work. And then until I saw it, I was like, fuck, it's so mad. It's like, it's simple. Exactly what I'm looking at, what I'm about. As well. But it's fucking tight.
It's tight. It's exactly
it's
it,
just,
man. It's fucking interesting, bro, because it's almost like I didn't even prepare this as a question. I don't really prepare questions usually, but when it come up, it's like, fuck, I should ask about it because you were talking about whatever you were talking about, and then you're saying how you're disconnected, and how like social media and that or internet kind of like sucks you in. And my memory, I've only looked at the image once or twice. On the current ones. And it's like, those kind of, like just like this, it's hypnotic in a certain way. It's like that was hypnotic because it feels like it sucks you in. And for anyone who has that kind of level of like meditation or getting high on certain shit, it's like that, man. And that's why I thought to bring it up. But I think it's also another moment for another theory time. Because why the fuck, bro? Why the fuck would there be a random dude lying in the middle of the town hall? Right? How the fuck did he get in and just start lying down?
So I think he's part of the crowd, I guess.
He's either part of the crowd, right? He's either part of the crowd or that director. Right? And forgive me, director from Uruguay, if we're
Tamara. Her name's Tamara. Tamara Cubis.
Tamara Cubis, yeah? Do you think Tamara Cubis and her team is that clever? Because they do the same show all around the world, right? It's like social commentary on how the world is, And then, so this 70 people could be the 70 people of fucking Victoria, in this instance, But then there's a foreigner, from Sydney, and she goes, all right, let's see what our team will do if there's a fucking random cunt lying on the floor. Do you reckon it was deliberate, bro?
Well, that's my personal theory. Because we think the same, bro. Because the whole process of it, because you already get the vibe. I've only told you a couple, because there's so much to say about my experience onto it. I'll get to it. But the whole vibe of the way she was directing it, it was like, it's like, for example, like when you walk to that empty space to start off the show, she says things like, don't premeditate your decision that you're gonna go in that corner. Because you'd be like, because majority of the time, because she challenges people's abilities a lot.
Right.
Because majority of the time, that's what people would do. It's like, you know, because when you look in an empty space, like, you know, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna sit over there. So you go there, you sit over there. You know what I mean? But that's natural for humans to think that way.
Right.
But then she's like, really be in the moment. So when you walk into there, like you never know. What if you're planning to go there and then someone goes in there? Then what are you gonna do? Exactly. So it will create some hesitation, and that she doesn't want that.
Yeah, because it looks unnatural or some shit.
Yeah. So you just need to be like, okay, you know, when you go there, you know, don't run as well. Take your time. Literally be in the moment. Because if you're like rushing into it, it means you plan.
It's premeditated.
Yeah. So like really be in the moment. Walk there, and then when you stop. Okay, you feel stopping here, stop here. You know, like, because even like people ask questions, be like, okay, when do we know when to move? And this literally will be her reaction. She'd be like, literally, she'd be like, move if you want to move. I'm not telling you, like, you know. And then the whole thing of it as well, like, it's sequences, one after the other, what we have to do repeatedly. She like, okay, so for example, if the first sequence was standing still and the next sequence is sitting down, sitting down or walking, don't go back to standing still. You gotta just keep walking.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't, it's like life, you don't go backwards in life.
Yeah.
You keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So that was the flow of that show.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
so back to that guy.
Yeah.
So she had a story that one of the cities that she just recently done, which is I think like Italy or something. I can't remember. Somewhere in Europe. She said that closer to the show, because even our show, it started off with about I think 50 something people, but the concept of the show is like gotta be 70 or close to 70.
Right.
So we started around 50, I think, and then more people get added later because it was just open call out to anyone.
Yeah.
There's pay involved as well, but just open call out if you can commit to the days. So we started off with 50, and then later on we had 70. We reached 70. So apparently in some countries that she's done, they didn't hit 70 for a long time
at all
during that period. So what they did was they did a call out, because since they were in Europe, you know, neighboring cities in Europe, neighboring countries are just like a train away. And you know, and because of the I think it's because of the way they passports and set up there, they can just travel with no visas. It's easy for them to travel around in Europe.
Yeah, like us going interstate or some shit.
Yeah, but then to them it's a different country already.
Fuck.
You know, which is cool.
It's cool.
So what they did was they did a massive call out to other cities that they've done during that tour. Did a massive call out to the cities that they've done, that the people that did it in that city, and then if they want, they can come down to that city that they were in, because they needed to fill in more people.
Right.
And apparently when they did that, people came down.
Shit.
Because people that done the multitude show before, they're like, yeah, we're gonna come down and like, you know, help out, and because for some reason that show means a lot to a lot of people. Which is, I feel that way now, like being a part of it. And then apparently there was one city that they did it as well, that they had 70 cars, but then eventually other people from the crowd started joining in apparently, and just like joined into the whatever it is that they were doing.
What the fuck?
I know. I was like, what the fuck? And then, but you know, like it didn't, and they didn't stop the show, because to her it was just like, it was still a work of art, because to her it was just like, this is crazy. It's like, you know, it resonates with people like that. Yeah. So back to the random guy. So my theory is that she just put him there to see, because it's still, because at the end of the day, this work of contemporary art, on the description of it, it's also a social experiment.
That was in my mind. I didn't say it.
That's what I'm saying. It paints like that. So maybe she's just experimenting all throughout this, you know, maybe that's just her vibe. And maybe she randomly put that guy there to see what we're gonna do, because it's not like he was right in the middle. He was like in the corner. Like let's just say this is the you know, I don't know if that can see.
Yeah, they can see that.
Let's just say this is the stage, the performance space. And that's the front. He was just like right here, like at the back.
Right.
corner. It wasn't in the corner. It was like in a random ass spot.
Yeah, right.
So we had moves in the show that we were like running around in circles, and he was in the way, but then we just kind of like do it that way, like, cause we had a rule that because he was lying down for ages, and apparently you can do that in the show, like, cause some people did it in our show. That there's some people that just kept doing the first and the second sequence all over and over again, like the standing up and breaking down until the end of the show, until everybody else is doing something else.
Fuck.
Because to her, that was still like a freaking crazy moment. How someone just stays that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it I can already imagine like a real life situation.
It represents something.
Yeah, you're just stuck in that loop.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Yeah. Because even for me, like the way my mindset into it, performing it, I'm just like, okay, what's going on? I'm just like reflecting, okay, what's been happening in my life recently? That's easy to remember. I'm like, okay, I just like to take it easy a lot. So I did that to kind of like, when I break down, I literally did it twice. And I'm just gonna chill here because I'm fucking lazy. I can't be fucked right now. I'm fucking tired. I'm just gonna chill here. Like second show, I'm just gonna chill here. Yeah. Because you can. Yeah, and then I'm gonna join in when people stop running around. I'm gonna, even that I'm already like premeditated, remembering it now. I'm premeditating it, but then sometimes I catch myself like, you know what? I'm just gonna join whenever I want to join. And I'll do the sequence with everyone. Shit like that.
So it's like alive. The show's alive with decisions. And
It's about decision making. It's about how you feel. Like it's great. It's a crazy show.
Wow, that's
like
crazy shit.
Because when we always said, like, when we were creating shows, we always said, like, especially in the choreo world, enjoy the journey, this and that, blah blah blah. But then now, and I've been saying this to a lot of people recently, like, now I totally get that feeling now. Like, not that I wasn't enjoying the journey of every other show that I've done in the past. Obviously I have. But then this, because I think it's because of the type of the show that it was. It was just like a totally different feel. Like I really like learn something new about myself, or about just how people work.
Yeah, man.
In just that 2 weeks that I was with that director, we were with that director. And it's not like she was talking to me directly, she was talking to everybody. True. You know what I mean? But you fucking learn. Man, I was like, I can just imagine the amount of wisdom she's got.
For real, man.
Yeah, she's older as well.
True.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy because it's like, it really is the fucking social experiment, man. And the commentary on things, you know? Like, if I was her, I'd be like, Melbourne crowds are like fucking really conservative, so let's just chuck a cunt in there to see what happens. But even if he was in the crowd, like, that's interesting when you think of the bigger picture of like the social experiment. There's some dude in the crowd just goes, I heard about this show, or maybe he was fucking homeless and didn't give a fuck. He's like, you know what, I could probably get a nap in here somewhere, it's warm. Or like whatever, whatever. And then it's like deliberately throwing a wrench in the fucking pipeworks. You know what I mean? But that makes me think too, like, do you have this experience, bro, like at nights you go to, and maybe even in Krump, when you guys have sessions in a public space, where some random just rocks up and just joins in?
All the time, like, especially when we used to be at Victoria Market car park. You've been to that spot?
Yeah, I have.
There's a lot of people that, especially homeless people, that just hang around that space.
Oh yeah, there's quite a big homelessness thing there.
And they just like join in, and they just like and just kind of just let them do their thing.
Sick.
Because they eventually go away. Even like, I actually don't mind those people. What I mind is drunk people that came from partying or came from the foodie. Especially during winter. Oh, bro. Drainer. Footy crowd, don't give a crap. Footy crowd is a fucking drainer, bro.
Shout out to the footy crowd.
Shout out to the footy crowd. I don't even like it. AFL sucks. I have friends that love the AFL. I don't care. Bro, I was watching, just talking about AFL, I was going on a tangent. I was watching this, because Carl does stand-up comedy. Like local bars. So I went to one of his gigs recently because he just started to get back into it.
Sick.
And there was this one guy. He's an Asian dude, and he had an Asian accent. So he's an immigrant here. So I'll relate already straight away.
Yeah.
And then he was like talking about footy. And I'm pretty sure some other comedians have said this joke before, but in a different way. Yeah. And he's talking about just what he thinks the creation of footy was, like what was going on in people's minds.
Yeah.
He was just saying shit like, I'm just gonna fully rip this joke, but he was just saying shit like, I don't even know if I can say it, but
yeah,
just saying shit like, you know, footy is just like, they saw soccer with a thing like that. It's a square or a rectangle. And you gotta shoot it in there. But then Australians made it easier for them. They like make it, you know, because soccer, that's like a, you know, if you go over, it's gone. It's not a goal.
Yeah.
Australians took that away, made it long. He's like, you can go all the way up. It doesn't matter. If you go all the way up, yeah, that's goal. That's 6. It's not even 1 point. It's 6 points. It's easier in Australia apparently. Like, you know, it makes it easier. And then they added 2 more goalposts at the end, next to it. So if you miss, what is it? Is it 3 or 2? 1. If you miss, it's like a consolation prize. A good for trying. It's like, bro, I was cracking up. I was like, fuck, that's so true, bro.
True, bro.
It's like they made it, the Australians, they made it easy. Because even rugby, like even people from, you know, the north, like Queensland, they hate AFL. They're like, rugby. Like,
they hate Aussie rules. Yeah.
They're like, rugby's better, you know? Yeah. Because even rugby is fucking hard.
Yeah.
I reckon. Like,
fucking oath, man. Yeah. Hard on the body.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. We tried to play that once in high school, I remember.
Yeah.
Because at first we were like really, during high school, we were really into, me and my mates were really into gridiron. So American football. Yeah. And then, because even American football, it's contact sport, but it's not really that much compared to like AFL or rugby. I reckon anyway.
No, yeah.
Depends on what you're playing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what position you're playing. Because if you're a quarterback that's really good, then you probably won't get tackled.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
that's exactly right.
You know, but in rugby, you'll get tackled all the time. Yeah. It's part of the fucking sport.
Yeah, it's like...
even AFL, you know.
Yeah, always moving forward.
Always. And then we tried to play rugby once. I remember it was like one of the school camps that we did. First we were like playing gridiron on the beach. Yeah. And we're like, oh, we're sick of gridiron. And everyone was sick of it. Like, yeah, alright, we'll play rugby. Yeah. But then not many people knew the actual rules. Only like 2 people knew. The teacher and one of our mates. Yeah. And out of like fucking 20 of us.
Fuck.
And then everyone just like knew an idea of it from watching it, but not the actual rule. Because at first, people were like confused, like, what are we playing, union or league? And me personally, I'm like, oh yeah, there's 2?
Yeah, there's 2.
Yeah, I was like, this, when I was in high school, I was like, fuck, there's 2? Like, what the fuck? And then like, yeah, you can't tackle a certain way in league, can't tackle a certain way in union. Yeah. I was like, fuck, man, like, that shit's hard, bro. Like,
bro, it's a fucking brutal sport, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Some crazy shit. You know what's funny about that, right? I'm just that guy, and this is my tangent way. I always try to bring it back for no reason. It's stupid. Yeah. That's why my old podcast is called Long Lateral.
Yeah.
It's like laterally thinking.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But then it all comes back in the middle. Yeah. Is so in America, right? My experience has been a bit different with like ciphers and then just randoms jumping in. Yeah. I've been in ciphers here. Yeah. Right. Where some random will come in, like a drunk dude, footy guy, whatever, just some random, sometimes even a chick, right? And back in the mid 2000s, cunts were brutal, bro. Yeah. Like, just like pull him out of the fucking cipher, bro. Like, like fully exclusive, man. Like, no, fuck off, get out of here. Dude's getting thrown out of circles, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, oh fuck, that's some fucking.
I've seen that happen in the Krump scene as well. Like,
true.
Because I remember, bro. I'm pretty sure it was some footage. It's on YouTube somewhere. Because back then, Melbourne used to pump out, and shout outs to Rachel Main, Shadow Main. She used to pump out footage from BURNCITY Krump. Right. You know, regardless if it's sessions, events. And back then, the scene was popping off, you know. Yeah. And then the first Clash of the States in Melbourne, I think it was like 2011. Yeah. 2012, something like that. Yeah. We had the pre-session the night before the event, and at the pre-session we set up battles as well, so people call people out. Right. You know, true Krump fashion, yeah. And then people fully get into it, obviously. And this event was probably one of the biggest event in Melbourne, Krump event in Melbourne. You know, people from different states came down. Yeah. And people from different states came down, like full squad as well. Yeah. Well, however many people they had in their state, they all came down. Like for example, Sydney has a lot of Krumpers. Yeah. everyone came down. Even people that didn't like each other in Sydney came down as a Sydney.
Whoa.
Yeah, because Sydney is very beefy, you know, like they're very like competitive over there.
Yeah, Sydney's hectic like that, hey?
Yeah. So like, but you know, they all came down, you know, like Perth only had like 5 people at the time. They all came down.
Sick.
Adelaide had like 2 people at the time. They both came down. Crazy, bro. And then anyway, there was like a battle, and then some random dude, because where we sessioned, it was at South Bank.
Yeah.
You know that walkway, and then we just found a random spot there, which is along the walk where people walk in the restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
We were close to that area.
Yeah.
Close to the Red Steps area, the Red Stage.
Yeah, Red Stage.
Yeah, we were around that area.
Right.
And then I remember some dude walked past, and then I think he pushed somebody to go in, like I think he was drunk. He probably came from partying. And then one of the Islander boys from Brisbane, who like grabbed him, bro, and threw him out. I was like, and we were all like, oh shit. And then he wanted to arc up, but then everyone didn't even arc up. He just took one guy, and then everybody else just like, grabbed that guy and just like pulled him back, like, hey, chill out.
Whoa.
And then what everyone did to the other guy, because everyone's Islander as well. He just went like, "You alright?" It helps him out. "Are you alright? Okay, go." You know, like just so we can get on with it, and plus to get away from trouble as well. It's like, and plus at the end of the day, you see this group of Krumpers, like just group of these
big dudes.
Yeah, big dudes. Yeah. Everyone looks hard.
Yeah.
You know? And everyone that just doesn't look hard. People are fucking hard.
Yeah, they are fucking hard. Yeah.
If they have to fight, they'll fight.
Krump dudes are hardcore. Like
bro. And then fucking and it's like the guy just walked away, bro. It's like, what are you gonna do? It's like, man, there's like 50 of us, bro. Like,
that's so fucking sick,
but it's crazy, man. Like, I've seen that happen.
Right, so you've seen that kind of shit happen, right?
For sure.
So then it's just like, fuck. Okay, our scene's pretty fucking hardcore. Yeah, like fucking dudes are really about this.
Yeah.
For us in that moment, breaking shit. Yeah. For you guys, it was the Krump stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know, like I go to New York, I go to LA. I've been to like a few other places. Let's just keep it at those two. Yeah. Even Texas. Yeah. And fuck, because it's America, it's a different beast. Yeah. It's where it comes from. Yeah. And then in the different states near it. Yeah. And then fucking a random dude will come in, and he might know a little bit of breaking, or not know anything at all. Yeah. And then it's just whatever. People just like, cool. You know, no one ever gets the boot. Yeah. But when you think of America, you think like fucking hardcore. Yeah. It's like, fuck, we're more hardcore here in Australia. We're throwing cunts out of the sci-fi bit. It's like maybe because in America, like let's just say it's in the Bronx, and then you throw some random dude out. This random cunt could pull out a gun and go fuck you, or it'd be a big commotion. So I don't know. It's like this interesting, like set of circumstances. Then it reminds me of the fucking footy thing. Instead of us giving the person a shot, you know, like and a consolation prize if they miss. It's not. It's like it's fucking brutal, bro. It's just like, you're fucking shit. Fucking get the fuck out.
But you're ruining the vibe, man. You know, like I mean, because it does happen, like you know, and I remember nowadays it doesn't happen because of the spot that we have, which is that's why everyone likes the spot. Because no one bothers us.
Is that the
car park?
The car park, the one further up Lateral.
That one. Because no one bothers us there. Like, you know, we've had like the one when you came. There's a lot of people. There's like about 30 people there.
Yeah, man.
No one cares. You know, like no cops will come because big market people. Cops never bother us. Cops will either tell us to turn it down, or just sometimes they just ask us what we're doing. Just check it out.
Because it's a residential, the one in Vic Market.
Sometimes people complain from the buildings.
It's too loud.
Especially if the speaker is pointing towards that direction. But we figured it out that like point it the other way should be okay. So over there, so like, you know, randoms will come through. Majority of the time, like for example, a lot of the like the homeless people will come through, and depending on what they're on. And sometimes they just literally just watch. It's like sometimes they even talk to them. What are you guys doing? You know, and we just talk to them. Like
it's good.
Do
you ever have like hectic trouble with homeless?
Nah, not really. Like there's just maybe one time where there's one homeless dude, and you know, it looked like he was out of his mind at the time, and he was just like, you know, he'll go in because he'll see what we're doing, and he'll jump in every chance he gets, and then and then he just mumble random crap, and we kind of just let him be, and then whoever's there, sometimes it takes like one of the grown-ups
right,
will like talk to him like, hey man, like, you know, like just get to know him.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes me, I like, honestly, I sometimes don't know how to act or how to be.
Yeah.
When I'm in their situations, so I'm kind of just like quiet. And you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like he's doing anything wrong.
Right.
So you gotta just like let him be. Like you already know the vibe's getting ruined, but you're like, who cares?
Yeah.
We can bring the vibe back.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, that's okay. And then but then that's just me because I don't know how to speak to someone like that sometimes. So I kind of just like
back off.
Yeah, back off, and then like I said, they're not doing anything wrong. It's not like they're being violent.
Yeah. So it's never gotten to that point?
No, not really. Like not at the Vic Market Cup spot. Like, you know, a lot of random shit would happen. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like random shit.
Yeah.
But we've been there for years. Like.
Yeah.
Even this one time, Taekwondo was there. A few times, Taekwondo was there.
Sick.
And and then, you know, and randoms will come through. Like, we'll attract a crowd. They'll fully attract different crowds.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Because like I did a workshop in Dandenong.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah. And then there was just a whole shitload of fucking homeless dudes that started rocking up. Yeah. Right. And so with one of the organizers of that works with council. Yeah. Lara. Yeah, shout out to Lara, Harold's sister. And shout out to Harold. But it's like she goes, this proves the point that the council is not doing anything about the homeless people.
Right, yeah.
But what was trippy on my end, because I'm similar to you, I don't really know how to deal with the situation. I'm one of those dudes a bit passive. Just let them do their thing. Yeah. Even if I see, this is getting a bit dangerous. Like out of nowhere, there's a random skater. Yeah. I don't know if that skater was homeless or whatnot. Yeah. But he was trying to do like these hectic skate video tricks. Okay. In that space. Yeah. Like try to jump up the ramps. Yeah. But he was getting dangerously close to people. Oh, okay. And then like the board would fly through the workshop space. It was outdoors. Yeah. So luckily we had like a floor manager, Auntie Grace. Yeah. Who would just pull people up on it. But then the weird thing was one of these dudes knew how to break, man. Oh, okay. I go, is this dude a homeless dude or not? Yeah. Because like they're all pretty well dressed, to be honest. Yeah, you know? It was more their behavior, you know, that made you think maybe something's not 100%. Right, you know? But then towards the end, and it was supposed to go till 6, we had to cut it at like 5:45 to 6, because another guy came. He was mumbling. Yeah. The other dudes were already mumbling, and they looked like they were gonna fight. But they were kind of like
with each other.
Yeah. It was like not with each other, but it was like an extension of them breaking to prove that they were better.
And that's their spot, maybe.
And that's their spot or some shit. Right. Yeah. And then it looked like there was gonna be a fight. Yeah. You know, like one of the guys. He would come up to the DJ booth, he'd grab the mic, he'd say some shit, no one could understand. It was like, and then just do mic drops.
That's hectic.
It was fucking hectic.
So I heard about this from David.
Oh yeah, right.
There. And he was saying, like, he didn't go in detail like that. Yeah. But he was just saying like, yeah man, I did not feel safe.
No.
It's like, it's hectic in Dandenong.
It's fucking hectic in Dandenong, you know? Yeah. And for me, you know, I kind of, I guess, maybe you're similar as a dancer too, and maybe your character, like I can't speak for you, but for myself anyway, it's like when shit's a bit scary, like, you know, being in the Philippines, for example, in Metro Manila, like inside the hood, it's like, it's grounding. Makes you realize like, fuck, it's not good everywhere.
Nah, you know? Exactly. Yeah,
it's not all good.
I agree.
And then you're like, fuck, you gotta be careful. Be on your toes a bit. You know.
Watch your back kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's not out of fear. No. There's still like a level of love. Yeah, for sure. Because you're like identifying, you're like, oh, there's some street shit going on here. And that's kind of what happened there in Dandenong. Yeah. But when I was reflecting on that whole time, I was like, fuck, no one services these homeless people at all. No. That's why they're homeless, yeah? Yeah. But then maybe all these dudes need is like a fucking party. Yeah. You know? Some kind of vibe that makes them feel normal. But then it's like, but what if shit hits the roof? You know? And
or even a soup van, bro.
Exactly. Just like friggin' what's it called? Friggin' at Vic Market.
Yeah, they do that.
And washing machines
as well,
and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's crazy because Fru mentioned some of this stuff, and by the way, it's like maybe it's a good moment to ask as well, because we were talking about content.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah. What about?
Is there anything in the pipe works for like vice versa this year maybe?
Yeah, but so we're helping the golden monkey that I was saying earlier. Before we recorded it.
Yes.
That was gonna be a vice versa thing. So me and Fu,
if you don't mind me asking, do you have a decent following on vice versa already?
Nah, bro, we haven't been really pushing it that much because we're not really doing much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just want to throw parties first and just for mates really, and for us at small venues.
Yeah.
That's why the golden monkey opportunity comes in handy. It's good timing and see what we can work out. In the future.
Sick.
Yeah, but obviously we want to throw parties at different places as well, like different venues, just like what everyone does, pretty much.
Yeah.
But we just like doing it in a very smaller scale. It's just like we don't want to charge. I personally don't want to throw a party that we're charging people to come through. I just want to do it first at small, cheap, not cheap, free venues, free entry venues, like Section 8, Freddie Dirk, those type of places.
Yeah.
Anywhere really.
Yeah.
Because we did it once at Lucky Cock.
Right, at the end of summertime.
Boxing Day.
Yeah,
we did it like over there in Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then, we just like, so far, because I'm the busier DJ compared to, like I do random parties here and there. So
you've been busy, bro. You've been real busy.
So if Fu is there, he'll have his 360 camera, and so far we just like taking advantage of that to like, and he'll just put it up whenever he wants.
Sick.
So far we're just kind of just finding our feet. Like we I don't really know what we're doing with it yet.
Yeah, sick.
But we just know one thing. Like okay, let's just throw a party.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
So that's so far in the works. Just finding more momentum really.
I mean, I find it interesting now to realize like quite a few artists I know, like yourself, you got like cards up your sleeve, like it's not only fucking battle event DJ or this DJ at this bar or at this club. Like shout outs to Listening Party and Listening Co.
Yes, shout outs.
Because you played for that
Extended
too, right?
Family. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's the Extended Fam. Then you did 323 Block Party before that.
Yeah.
And forgive me because I'm not really following anyone specifically on the socials.
Yeah.
I prefer these interactions. It's like you got a lot of cards up your sleeve. Now you told me the theater show. I had no idea.
Yeah. I kept that super low key.
True.
Yeah. I think it's.
Why did you do that?
I think it's just my way of just kind of because I feel like I'm just finding myself again.
Yeah.
Or just rediscovering, transitioning, I guess. I think for me it was my way of making sure that I'm just doing this for myself.
Word.
Yeah, even like certain gigs, I won't post that much.
Yes.
Sometimes I just feel obliged to post that to help the night flourish.
Right. Marketing.
Yeah, just to help the night. But then in saying that, I don't even get that much followers to like really see my shit. But I mean, it catches on every now and then. It takes a while. What I've noticed.
Yeah.
A little experiment that I've kind of been doing with social media.
Yeah.
It catches on after a while, like for me anyway. Like
right, as in from the time you post it, is that what you mean?
Yeah, or like for example, like say I've been DJing at Iron Babe now, which is at on Thursday nights at Electric Bar.
Might have a question for that.
Yeah.
But sure. Continue. Yeah, Iron Babe.
I've been doing that because that was actually my very first gig out of the bedroom. Back then. But anyway, so I've been back since I think March. Yeah, March. They got me back on again to open up for them, to DJ for them.
Sick.
And then obviously I've been posting it on social media every chance I get. And then every once in a while people that I already interact with on a weekly basis, sometimes even everyday basis. And then like, yeah, obviously they don't see it much on social media because, you know, like just like everybody else, sometimes you don't really see things on social media. You're just scrolling.
You're scrolling, exactly.
You don't really, sometimes it's not really processing.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll get to that point. So I'm just like, you know, you're just doing it for the dopamine hit pretty
Mm,
much.
mm, mm.
But yeah, and then it's caught on now to some people now, like, oh, so you DJ there? I might rock up there every Thursdays now if I feel like. It's like, yeah, man, it's free entry.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, after like a few months, and yeah, so people are like catching on to it. So I feel like that's my influence on social media. It takes a while.
Yeah.
Because in saying that, it's probably because I don't really post much.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and if I do, mine probably gets lost in the algorithm as soon as it doesn't get much traction.
Yeah. Usually stories.
Stories, yeah. I for some reason, I don't know about you.
Mm.
I don't know if you've kind of tried to understand the insights.
Mm.
And because I'm still trying to work out how it works.
Mm.
But I noticed that I get a lot more people watching my stories on Monday.
On Monday. Yeah, right.
I don't know why.
I used to look at that stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it recently.
Yeah.
But one thing I've noticed is the order of the stories at the top of my feed. You know, like, you know, for example, because I'm in a crew with Noi.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's like some people with, what's it called? The green circle. Was that for close friends?
The close friends,
it's called close friends, you know, so close friends. So sometimes some of the close friends will pop up, but I haven't quite paid enough attention to it to know how that feed at the top works.
Yeah.
But here's a fun example. I get fucking a scam text last night. Yeah.
I think I saw
Yeah. Oh, you know, your comp bank, someone's trying to log in your comp bank, click on this link to, you know, verify whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfucker, like, the only time I've accidentally clicked on a link like that is if I was on a porn site or some shit, you know? Like, you know, like, shout out to the porn sites, you know? Shout out to the porn sites! Hey, what, man? Like, I'm that kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, forgive me, it's my condition.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real, man, you know? But, yeah, like, and then, so I decided to just do it, and I go, this is funny, I should post this as a story. Bro, I got fucking flooded on my feed of people reacting to that dumb shit, you know?
Yeah.
But looking at not the analytics and the insights, I noticed that maybe 80% of my followership, sometimes less, you know, barely more, right? Rarely more. They're always looking at my stories, but might not say anything. So clearly, dudes who follow me, I really want to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I'm not in that mode to take advantage of marketing like that now.
Same.
And so this is kind of like what we're doing now. It's kind of a start to it. And then maybe that Lamarock 999 account will become a pure business account. I've been running it more like that now. Recently.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know, just because like just sharing and shit. I don't know if you noticed, man, from way back in the day. Like I used to say a lot of hectic shit. Man.
Oh yeah, on
Insta. On Insta and Facebook, like fucking essays.
I remember that.
Right, and then it was always like kind of like deep and you know, it was a bit too much.
Yeah, it's deep.
It's deep. You know, because I'm a writer. You know, like I mean, that's one of the earliest things I knew I could do well. Fucking speak about what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like it just falls on deaf ears, and then it was making me stuck. And I'm sure anyone who was resonating with it felt some sort of way, but it got them stuck too. So I was like, this is not good. You know, like that hour I spend on my fucking post could be an hour spent with someone and maybe get somewhere further or at least feel better because it's a human interaction. You know, we fucking just got too used to. Because you know, like, man, I've been meaning to bring this up, and then maybe we'll start, you know, wrapping things up. But it's like, you know how like people are posting a lot about, or at least what I see, about like social batteries. And it's like, you know, like it's okay to feel like you're wrecked, and then you don't need to catch up with these people. I agree, you know. But then it also made me think, here we all are, myself included, saying it's alright to do that, but we're fucking spending the rest of our time on our fucking phones. So isn't it, again, theory, it's weird how it became the theme today, but like theoretically theory time. So I had to do it, man. You know, like
this whole thing's just been a theory.
It's just, well, that's fucking social media is all a fucking theory anyway. You know, it's like,
yeah.
is this cunt really there, or is this a pre-recording?
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah.
When was it? Was this yesterday?
Yeah,
you know, like some cunt go, oh, what cunt are you in fucking Sydney? It's like, bro, that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Exactly.
But it's like, is the theory is it that we spend too much time on these things that it fucking breaks away our capacity to do shit in real life? Because it's comfortable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To take a shit and go, oh yeah, fuck, that's mad.
You
He's
just get
doing
stuck
this,
there.
you know?
Yeah.
Or you're lying down, or you're on the train,
Yeah.
or fucking sometimes even driving. You're like, oh, what's this story? While you drive, oh fuck, I better drive.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking
Bad, yeah.
it's bad,
that when it's time to meet in real life, because you don't have that time to fucking respond while thinking, you know, or react like that instantly.
Yeah.
Or actually, because we react instantly, if some cunt says some shit that you don't like, you're gonna react if you're that kind of dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like that's where I'm conflicted.
Yeah.
With this internet shit, you know. That's why it's kind of like, okay, for business, like you, I'll share this because Southeast Sessions, and this council, or you know, someone's running an event, you're running an event for their marketing.
Yeah.
But then, for my own stuff, like, do I really want to do that?
Yeah.
You know, like. Fuck, it's already too much.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I gotta fucking figure out the playlist on that thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then go from there. You know, but yeah, that's my random rant.
Yeah, man, I really agree, because sometimes we get sucked in to you know, social media, and then you know sometimes you just gotta check yourself really, like, and you be like, sometimes you realize, for me, sometimes I realize, man. And this, I think I realized this years ago. That's why, especially during that lockdown, I took that time to really get off social media.
Right.
Especially around those times, it was like a lot of negativity going on, because you know everyone wasn't in a good state.
Yeah, everyone was scared. Everyone.
You know, some people that really thrived on it, good on you. Like some people like really built for that shit, and they just like, oh, you know, nothing really happened to them. They're just like chilling.
They're chilling. Yeah.
At school, you know, but. So some people, like me myself, I'm like, I was messed up from it.
Same.
You know, and yeah, so that's why, like, in social media, I took that break, because I'm like, you gotta realize that this shit is, like, that space, the internet, it's not a real place. No. It's virtual. It's virtual. You know, and it's cool, because a lot of creative things, we can do a lot of creative things in there. We can be anyone in the internet.
Exactly.
You can be anyone.
Yeah.
You know, like, literally.
Could be DJ Ants.
Yeah, I could pretend I'm an actor if I want to, even if I'm not.
100.
You know, like you know, it can be anyone on social media.
Yeah.
You know, like people might see you just the DJ. They don't see you as who you are.
Right.
That's cool. That's all right. You know, because that's who you are, and it's kind of like being an internet celebrity, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, that's you know, like back then when I used to watch TV in the fields, certain actors that I liked back then. I only know them for those characters that they play.
Right.
I don't know them for who they are.
Exactly, none of us.
You know, I just know them as an actor.
Yeah.
You know, so same thing. Like, you know, there's some people that I just know this person as a dancer or as a DJ. I haven't, you know, I haven't connected in a personal level yet.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. So I think this tangent is because like just realizing like it isn't really that real. No. That place, you know, even though it has a lot of potential for a lot of people. Obviously, people make money off it. But sometimes you just get sucked in, depending on the state of mind you're in.
100
as well, you know, like
100.
Yeah, that's why I always, like, nowadays I always remind myself to check myself. You know, when certain things happen, like, it doesn't have to be anything related to internet, just anything in life.
Yeah.
To kind of just like, you know, because I'm not perfect as well. I'm still a work in progress, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so like, it can be really toxic, bro. Sometimes getting sucked into social media, like,
it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, that's why, like, now I'm just like, I'd rather smoke a joint and watch a movie if I'm not doing anything. Yeah. Or I'll do something, you know. I'll do something creative, you know. I'll do something productive.
Yeah.
You know, it can even be sometimes, you know, I'll be honest, I find it hard to be productive sometimes.
Same.
Half the time, if I'm being honest.
Same.
So even like little good deeds of, like, you know, even little chores, like, you know, clean the house real quick, you know, or like walk the dogs, this and that, blah, you know, do something to kind of, you know, to kind of start your day.
Yeah.
Instead of just like
on your
Yeah.
fucking on your phone like this.
you know, you're like just
From
like,
when you wake up.
Yeah, just letting the day go by.
Yeah, letting the day
Yeah,
go
you're
by.
just like fuck, it's nighttime again. Because I mean, I'll go through those phases sometimes. If I'm being honest, like
Same.
you know, like, but then sometimes though, I feel like you need it.
I agree.
To kind of just like, you know, like,
Unwind.
Don't judge yourself and just do whatever it is that you need to do to unwind.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah, because sometimes we judge ourselves too much as well. I feel like.
Being too hard.
Yeah.
Problematic.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And I feel like this just becomes a constant loop.
Yeah. And then you
just-
feel stuck.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Bro, it's funny you saying that, and I'll comment on it. That was a second last thing before the last question.
Yeah. Hey, wait.
Yeah.
I really need to pee.
Do you think? Let me sorry.
real quick.
Yeah, that's right. I'll hit pause here. That's what's great about this.
man.
Yeah. Cleansing, passing through the fluids.
That's a mad Ninja Turtles thing.
Yeah, man, because the new Ninja Turtles game has come out.
Yeah.
It's a 6-player.
Oh.
And if I didn't have a client today, because I know you play games too sometimes, right?
I enjoy playing games.
It's like, remember the old arcade one where, you know, you'll just go around bashing everybody and then you fight the bosses?
Yeah.
The new one's 6 players, bro. You can so 4 Ninja Turtles plus April plus what's his name? Master Splinter.
Oh yeah.
And because it's new school, it's got DLC characters.
Yeah.
And then it's got Casey is the next DLC.
Yeah.
Remember Casey with the hockey mask?
Yeah, that's Casey. Yeah,
that's
yes,
Casey.
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, man. But so what I was gonna say
That's
before
sick.
you were going to the bathroom
Yeah.
was, remember when I disappeared off socials for ages?
Yeah.
I think that was almost 2 years, bro.
Yeah,
2 or
I
3
remember
years.
that, yeah.
And even when I was living in Japan,
Yeah.
like I no longer had a Facebook.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I didn't just, what's it called? Deactivate is the word, right? I actually deleted the entire account.
Yeah.
So in terms of business, I lost a lot of followers.
Yeah.
You know, and then slowly come back. But I've done it so many times. What's interesting is some people don't ever follow back again.
Yeah, right.
You know, you just either forget about you or some people, it's funny on socials, some people actually feel some sort of way.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You know, this guy said something, unfollow.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It led into cancel culture and shit.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, I got this other theory that fucking cancel culture is the new tall poppy syndrome. It's just more harsh. Like, you know, back
what's a tall poppy syndrome?
remember back in the day, it's like at school, here in Australia, it's like, I'm sure there's one in the Philippines too.
Yeah.
It's like, you show off, this cunt thinks you can dance.
That's tall poppy syndrome.
Yeah, you cut down the dude who's like shining.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
Like cancel culture is kind of like the more fucking hectic version of that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know what? Fucking any dirt, you know? Or like, dude's not liking you for whatever reason. They might not even know. Maybe subconsciously, like, fuck, this cunt is fucking killing it. I'm jealous. Fuck, that cunt's fucking had an issue with some chick, you know? Sexually abused her or some shit like that, you know? Or claims against that person, you know? And vice versa.
Yeah.
And then bang, you know? Or you slip up one, you know? It's like, fucking cut you down, you know? And fair enough, especially if you've done something really bad, you know? But like, whatever happened to like, fuck, dudes make mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's unless that person's really fucking evil.
Yeah.
You know, then that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I feel like there's a fine line. That there's always like the chance for people to redemption.
Redemption, yeah.
You know, because sometimes you never know.
Exactly.
You know, but then obviously there's people that you kind of just like, nah, fuck that. You know.
Yeah, fuck those dudes.
You know, but in saying that, like, I read somewhere recently that cancel culture shouldn't happen to small people. So like, for example, like me and you.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get cancelled from like the only thing that we can really survive on.
Right.
Because celebrities, big time celebrities,
Yeah.
they get cancelled, they still live.
Exactly.
They have businesses.
They got business. They got mad money already saved up. Whatever.
Yeah, right. Like they can work it out. They're creative as well.
Yeah.
So you know.
Exactly.
So this article that I read, I think it's from Vice AU, saying that, or someone was saying that cancel culture shouldn't be a thing because the minorities when they get cancelled, they can't get back up from it.
No, that's exactly it.
And yeah, like, you know, there's people that, you know, this is, you know, if they did something really bad, example, like, you know, something really bad.
Yeah.
I just don't want to say it, but something really bad. And then, you know, then that's okay, maybe fair enough, you know, they have to suffer from it to kind of, you know, but then also they still have to you know, to kind of get back up. What if they actually like hit a point where they have to reinvent themselves to kind of, or just to get better?
Yeah.
You know, maybe they suffering something mentally, you know, and obviously, like, you know, just me as a type of person, I always give people a benefit of a doubt,
right?
You know, and it's a good and bad for me, because sometimes I fall for it, but it is what it is, you know. It's not really on me, because I figured that I'm just being kind. You know, I'm just doing my best to be a better person.
That's exactly
if someone do me bad, that's on them.
That's exactly,
you know, obviously I might suffer from it, but it is what it is. It's like,
that's it.
You know what I mean?
And if anything, then you really know from that point to cancel that cunt.
For you. For me, like, you personally, like, you know, I don't care if you're thriving in the scene or in the industry, whatever you're doing. But for me, I don't know you. You know, I mean, you know, I'm that type of guy as well. I'm not, you know, I'm not an angel. I'm like, I'm real. Like, you know, I get angry, I get mad at people, like, you know, but at the same time, you know, like, I do my best to, you know, to do what I think a good person needs to do.
100%.
To just be a part of the society, I guess.
100%.
You know what I mean?
It's important. I think it's really important for that shit to happen.
You
know, like, because it just allows things to keep flowing instead of just, it's almost like someone just fucking roadblocking you. You know what I mean? And that's fucked, you know, that's not on. I guess the reason why I bring it up, right, is because I think for a good 2-3 years I was disconnected, and I only jumped back on the socials because I think if I remember correctly in the timeline, we were DJing for the St. Bergs. So it's like, cool, here's an opportunity. Like, I was still on YouTube, you know, and unfortunately, even while I've disconnected for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, YouTube's still fucking me. You know, like, instead of me being on Insta or other things, I'm on my new version of TV, which is YouTube, and I've kind of got stuck there. You know, so that's where it's like, I gotta move now. I gotta do some shit. But it's interesting, like, as a creative, you know, you're like, your decks are right there. You know, it's like that's why I set that shit up there. You know, and then you're like, right. So when you wake up, you do your coffee, you do whatever your morning ritual is, but you make that part of your morning ritual, because you got to be on top of your fucking playlist, so you gotta,
or just jam,
you know, that I don't do enough. I want to get to that point, but I'm also one of those days, I'm not shy to do it in front of my missus, but when my missus here, I'm in a different mode. You know, babe, what do you want to do? You hungry? You know, do you want to go shopping? Like, whatever, want to go for a walk, but then it's like, but why can't I just get on that shit there and start DJing? You know, and then I realized it's like, as an artist, like, it's pretty lonely, so that's probably why I get on social media, because I want to share with people, like, hey, you do this, and it's so hard to get people sitting in the same room together, because everyone's got a schedule that's fucking crazy, just how the world is right now. So I just wanted to comment on that, because it's fucking weird how we're meant to be artists, but sometimes just getting the work done is so fucking hard.
You know? It's not definitely not easy. I was just thinking about that today.
True.
While on the way here, kind of just like having little conversations with myself, just epiphanies. And I'm just like, man, it's not easy. It's like, just being an artist is just another profession,
right?
You know, if I wanted to be an ID in IT, for example, you know, then I have to like put in the work, study this and that, you know, get the entry level jobs and get to where I want to get.
Right.
It's the same thing as being an artist. You know, you need to go, just different aspect, I guess. The entry level jobs are in a different form. Our entry level jobs might be not paid.
Right.
You know, which is, it's changing now.
It's changing.
Which is good.
It's good.
You know, for this country anyway. Yeah, so I was just thinking, I was like, man, it's definitely not easy, you know, and I think for a long time, maybe for us, especially growing up, we had this fantasy to kind of like, I can do that shit.
Right.
But then obviously it's not hard to make it. you know, or to even get to a certain point that can be your full-time thing, you know, or you can literally do what you want, you know, any idea you can do, you can monetize on it, you know, because that's basically what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
You know?
That's what being professional is.
Yeah.
Getting paid. So even if your skill level is shit, but you're getting paid, you're still a pro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
right?
Heaps, man. I can speak on some shit right now. A lot of dance teachers do that.
Bro,
you guys ain't shit. You guys are teaching shit.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, who the fuck are you? What did you win?
Who are you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I just saw you dance at the last event, bro.
He's figuratively speaking, you know? He's figuratively speaking, you know?
Oh man, but anyway, yeah, but it's true though. Like, you know, you don't have to be the best sometimes.
No, you don't.
I mean, even for me, okay, if you bring it back to me, like, I'm a DJ, but I've only been DJing for the last 5 years,
right?
And I'll openly say that, but I feel like, you know, the 10,000 hours that people say, man, I was putting that in. I'm still putting that in,
right?
Regardless if I, you know, and I don't really, I have my busy weeks and my not so busy weeks, you know, and right now I'm in my not so busy week, so
that's good.
I'm trying to really like grind just for myself to like really get better, skill wise, mixing wise, and use that as content as well.
Yes.
Because usually my content would just be me practicing.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And if you watch the whole 2 hours of me or just listen to me 2 hours of me, there's a lot of fuck ups in there.
Right.
You know, and just because I'm practicing.
Exactly.
You know, like I'm doing some shit that I'm like, I thought it was gonna sound good, but obviously it doesn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what practicing is.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, and then so like bring it back down to me, like I think as a DJ, like as much as I'm getting better at it, I'm still like, man, I'm okay, like compared to other DJs out there. Like locally, and we're just talking locally. Cunts are crazy, you know. Like
there's some fucking high level out there.
Yeah, bro, and they're just low key as well. Like, you know, super low key, but they're fucking good, you know. Regardless of how old they are, regardless of how long they've been DJing. Some people that just DJed recently as well, they're like super good.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
Yeah, and then so it's just like, in a way for me, I'm just like, okay, man, that's a motivation, you know, like at the moment, I am getting paid to DJ professionally, but then I'm not in a certain level that I want to be, obviously. Like, I'm working towards it, as we all are anyway.
Yeah, you're still wanting to improve more.
Improve, and then, you know, and see, you know, because me, especially, like, you know, you set goals. And once you hit that goal, once you think you're in that goal, for me, I'm like, okay, next.
What's next?
Next level.
Yeah,
you know, like, kind of like next level in life, you know?
Exactly.
So just so you don't get stagnant. And plus at the same time, sometimes you try things don't work. Even if you think it was the best idea. Sometimes it might not work. Sometimes some ideas can come back later.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You know what I mean? And and you can either monetize on it or just do something with it that makes you feel better.
Yeah, exactly. And then it'll get out there somehow for everybody else. That's some crazy stuff. Before I mention, I'll just mention it like this. Like last Saturday, you 6 hours you played, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Fucking maybe more because there was like a
I mean, at the start when I was setting up, I put up a mix.
Yeah.
For like a good maybe 45 minutes. 45 minutes mix, and then after that I just started warming up to warming up.
Right? Yeah. And then background music. Then these battles happen. Yeah. So by the way, this is Toast to be Toasted. Shout out to Ali and Dave.
Shout outs.
Yeah. Shout out. It's shout out time. Where is that gonna do?
Shout outs to the boys, man. David and Ollie.
Shout outs to David and Ollie. Jam on Toast. Toast to be toasted, you know. But you played a fucking killer set, bro.
Thanks, man.
Killer sets. Because it was like multiple fucking categories, yeah? Like mad edits, some fucking original like edits, you know, like it was fucking.
Thank you.
It was a vibe, man. You know, and I was enjoying myself. Like usually, I'm anxious to go to some events because of old shit. You know what I mean? But like this was one of the first times. That's why I was lurking around the back with you guys the whole time.
You can always do that.
Yeah, but see, I'm the kind of cunt who's thinking, people probably thinking, what the fuck's Lama up there? You know, like you know, he's not even part of the fucking event, you know, like
you're just there.
You know, I'm just like some fucking uncle going in the background, and then I'm trying to be inconspicuous by going behind Dave a bit, so I'm not as visible, but I'm filming. It's like that makes you look more inconspicuous. You know?
Makes you look like a creepy cut.
Yeah, it's like just there in the back behind. It's like, bro, everyone's looking at the fucking that front, you know, that view. So yeah, it was fucking dope, bro, and I love that. But this was the question I was going to ask you before. I'm not sure if it was at Aaron Babe.
Yeah.
That's Thursdays, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you do a gig the Friday before? Or was it the Thursday before the last Saturday's event?
Oh, leading up to that Saturday? No, I didn't do Friday. I did Thursday.
Thursday, okay. Because when Brother Fu was here, he mentioned that you were supposed to do Golden Monkey, but he said you were going to tell him. And I guess I'm finding out for him instead. If you don't want to share, it's all good.
No.
That something happened.
Fucking
the
Golden Monkey.
At Iron Babe.
Oh yes.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Oh bro, it's just.
Here we go.
Okay, so the people that go there, are like the most. I think it's the area. I don't even care. I'm a person of color.
Yeah.
The people that go there are like super white privileged kids, right? You know, and the way I look, I look a lot younger than I look.
Yeah,
I'm 33 years old.
Yeah,
you know, so
for the record,
I'm 33 years old. I just act immature.
Yeah,
but I'm quite mature.
Yeah,
I'm a mature age gentleman trying to make it out into the world. Bro, you can reel this shit.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be real.
Yeah, I'm a mature age gentleman trying to make it out into the world. I just look young, and I think it plays a part of why people talk to me a certain way sometimes.
Right.
They think I'm a kid.
They think you're a child. Yeah.
Which is okay. That's fair enough. But to me, at the end of the day, you talk to someone with respect, regardless. That's how I got brought up.
Exactly.
You know, that's how I got taught. I got taught manners.
Right. It should be common sense.
Manners. It's basic foundation of how to be a human.
Right.
Basic foundation of how to be a human being.
Common courtesy,
manners. That's it, really. Basics. That's basics. And then everything else is advanced.
Yeah.
So people there will like say shit like, and I've been meaning to actually talk to, you know, the people that run Iron Babe. Yeah. Which is they're good mates.
Yeah.
But some people that talk, you know, because I'll play, the way the night set up is I'll play as a warm-up. I'll play for an hour straight, and then the band will come on for about 30-45 minutes,
right?
Depending.
Yeah.
And then I'll come on again for another 20 to 30 minutes,
right? During
their break.
Yeah.
And then I'm at that clock off from there.
Right. Oh, so this is so the venue is in the one you're telling me.
It's called Electric Bar.
Electric Bar in
Chapel Street.
Chapel Street, South Yarra Paran.
Yes.
The cusp.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're already getting to the point of it's the area. Because I don't get because I've played at certain venues.
Yeah.
Around majority of the time around the city.
Yeah.
I don't get this shit. Like I get obviously as DJs we get annoyed with the requests and stuff, and my personality as well, as you know, and that's why I'm the type of DJ that I am, because you know I don't DJ much at clubs, just the clubs that I like. For example, like Let's Vibe. Shout out to Let's Vibe.
Shout out to Let's
Vibe. Yeah, so you know, because those are club nights, but people understand and people appreciate new music. You know, like especially the remixes that I play. Because that's, you know, as a DJ, that's my goal to like, okay, I don't want to just be a jukebox DJ.
Right.
Or, you know, a DJ that just plays the same thing every week at clubs.
Yeah.
Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I do that too. I did that for a long time. I'd love to get back into it. But at the same time, I'm the type of guy that like, I'll take risks. Like, I'll play this remix in there.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure they've never heard it before. I don't know how they're going to react. I'm just going to play it.
Right.
If it doesn't work, I'll take it off there.
Right. That's the art of DJing.
Yeah, right. You know, I don't play it safe. You know, so I'm trying to keep it to that. You know, I'm trying to keep it to the realness. You know, of the art of DJing is of in that aspect of, you know, of being a selector.
Yeah.
You know, and digging for new music and introducing it to the people. Yeah, that's why I like playing at certain venues like Section 8, for example.
Right.
Shout out to Section 8.
Shout out to Section 8.
Because, you know, they encourage people to just do whatever you want. You know, sometimes they might be like, yeah, keep it hip hop, but do whatever you want, not just mainstream hip hop. They even tell you, don't play mainstream hip hop.
Yeah.
Play something else.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, it's cool. And you know, and people will come up to the DJ booth after I play, after the first hour. And obviously they're enjoying themselves. They like the edits that I've been playing, which is cool. You know, it's a compliment for me. But then they'll go say some shit like this. Hey, when are you on next? And sometimes I was just on, because they probably don't realize I was playing the whole time sometimes. So I was just on, the band's playing now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna be on again? Like, yeah, when the band finishes. And this one girl, like yesterday, last week, just goes, oh yeah, good, because they suck. We need DJs again. But to me, it's just like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Just call people, and this band is like, man, it's a fucking amazing band. And I just know, I don't know all of them personally.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of them personally, because they rotate different band members each time. They just different. It's just in the music community, I think they just like pick people that they know or people that they like, and majority of these people, they like play for artists like Guy Sebastian, like local Australian mainstream artists.
So they're like session artists, like Billy Davis and shit. Like that.
So they like the musicians. They probably do this full time. You know, this is their thing. Yeah. You know, and they're making good coin for it. Yeah. You know, and to me, it's like some random go, I don't like their music. They shit. They suck. Just to say that, it's like, bro, you have a lot of privilege, man.
Yeah.
Like, to even say shit like, first of all, who the fuck are you? Can you do that? You know, for me, like, can you do that shit? Like, for you to say, because man, I'm not even talking shit. Like, they say literally word for word, this band is shit.
Fuck. At the top of their voice too, huh? Like.
Yeah, because the band is loud, and I'm just like, and every time I get that, and it's been every week, bro. At least one person will say it, and it's not because the band is shit. It's because they're probably, you know, drunk, coked up. Yeah. You know, they have no sense of humanity, I guess.
That's crazy.
It just comes from a place of privilege, really, like the way they talk, and I'm just like, you know, I'm not one to hate on white people. I got white friends. Yeah, you know?
Same.
Much love to white people.
Yeah, much love to white people.
You know, much love to anyone, really. Doesn't matter what you're
with manners and common courtesy.
Yeah, much love to basic humans. But no basic human foundations. But yeah, people need to learn and work on their human foundations, bro. Like,
bad.
Yeah, so that just put me out of like, it fucks with me. I'm just like, just rude people. It stresses me out, man.
Bro.
You know, and yeah, and because they give me a compliment, like, yeah, nah, because you were good, you know, like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to outshine the band, and you know, even like at the start, my plan is now every time I'm starting there is, I'm not gonna try and get people to dance. I play like random shit at the start. I'm just selecting. I play like some random. Sometimes it's like a jazzy flip with Kendrick Lamar in it. Yeah, nice. But it's not, you can't dance to this shit, you know. You're just supposed to just drink to this shit and talk, you know. This is just bar music. This is my idea of bar music.
Bar music, yeah.
You know, so yeah, so like, you know, because that's the idea, like, don't make them dance, so therefore I don't outshine the band. Yeah. You know, and then, you know, so don't play bangers. Yeah. Obviously. And then afterwards, see what the crowd's like, you know, get them to boogie a little bit, and then, you know, but without overdoing it until the band comes on again. Because the band will pump it up anyway.
I hear you.
Yeah, so that's the formula.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, so like people will just be like, still with the audacity to come up like, this band is shit, put the DJ back on. Like, you're not the boss, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but they're talking like that they earn the bar.
Yeah, this fucking privilege is just
kids,
next
man. Like, and you know,
and they're kids too, huh?
For sure, they're kids. Like
early 20s.
For sure, it's like you can tell. Like, you know, white people look old when you guys are old. You know, like I'm 33. Look at this.
Do it again.
I'm 33. People think I'm 25.
Zoom in on that.
I'm just like 28. Yeah, some people even say, "Oh, you're 18." Like, nah, you're talking shit now. But what I'm saying is, like, white people when they age. You know, there's some people that still look young.
Yeah, but they don't have as much. They don't have much melanin.
Not when you're blessed with melanin and Asian genes. Yeah. You know. I'm just fully talking shit now.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, but fuck it. Like, it's
get it out there. It's real, this shit.
Yeah, man. It's fucking. Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
You know, if you're at venues like that, like, you're a patron, bro. Like, obviously you can probably complain to the management, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing at bars. But, You know, like
or compliment, you know, like send them a complaint on the email or on the inbox.
If you want, but
info at whatever bar it is.
But but majority of the time, musicians and DJs, they're at those places because they've earned to be at those places.
Right.
You know, regardless if they're doing it full time or casually, they're still professionals at that point. It means they're good.
Right.
You know, even if it doesn't, you know, even if whatever your opinion is, because sometimes it's just people's opinion anyway.
It always is.
You know,
that's what it is.
Always, especially when you're in a public space like that.
Yeah, man.
It's like, it just gets random like that. And for me personally, I get affected. Some people have high tolerance for it. I don't have a high tolerance for rude people or just just people that irks me, I guess. Like, I'm just like, oh man, I gotta get out of this fucking place. You know? Like,
man, bro. You know what, man? In hindsight, because I fucking resonate with that heaps, bro. It's like, because you know when you're just getting out there for the first time. When I started DJing, I was already like 23 or some shit. 2009, I think it was, and I was landing gigs maybe because when people find out you DJ, it's got a retention rate. It's almost like this cunt's are over it, or they're much better, so they don't want to do this like local gig, starting new nights at a new bar. And I would agree with you. It's definitely the area. Yeah. Because I used to gig at this bar down the stairs in St Kilda. Yeah. Right. I can't remember the street, but it was off St Kilda Road, near St Kilda Road end. Yeah. On Fitzroy Street. Yeah, I think it is. Whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. And I was kind of like the regular, and then you'd have a guest afterwards. Yeah. So it's just a small bar. Yeah. And some chick come in and it's like, can you play this? No, it's my birthday. She asked for Kylie. Of course she asked for Kylie. Luckily, I had Kylie in my Serato. This is the Scratch Live days. Yeah. You know, so you start to bring the box.
All into thousands,
everything, And then I had someone, like a friend that would pop up every now and again, and she was there. And when the guest came on, she goes, see this stuff, this is the stuff you need to be paying attention to. And to this day, I don't know, he was from the UK. It was a black DJ, and he definitely had some next level shit. Okay. It's like borderline glitch, borderline grime. Yeah. I can barely remember the sound, but it was fucking unique. You know what it was? It was like some of that hectic shit that DJ Dexter used to play. Oh yeah. It's kind of like you could pop to it, but you could crump to it. It's like that sound,
full underground shit.
Like, and futuristic sound.
Like who knows where he found this shit.
Exactly. Like he really dug for this shit. So this guy's playing CDs. Oh shit. Right. I was playing on Serato. But at least it still had the vinyl player.
The DVS.
The DVS. So this chick comes up to me because she recognized me as still the DJ. And she said some shit like, fuck, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit this fucking DJ is playing? She was wasted, She said some, I can't remember exactly, but she said some racist shit. Like this black cunt. Something fucking bad, It's like fucking, he can't even really DJ. He's fucking DJing with CDs. Not vinyl like you. And it was like this weird, like similar situation to you, like
privilege, bro.
Privilege, like they're giving you props, but they're dissing your colleagues. And then you're gonna feel some sort of way because that's your. Even if those band members or even this DJ wasn't my boy personally, it's like we're working together right now, bitch.
You know? And plus, just because you could recognize that these people are good.
Exactly. It's like fuck, what the fuck's wrong with you? Can't you appreciate music? You know, like so this privilege of people, general audiences thinking you're their jukebox. You know, and that goes right across the level. Like, oh, I've got it on my phone. Can you play this song? It's like, don't work like that. You know, I could make it work like that for you. But this is not the place where you've got the privilege to do that. Exactly. You know? It's like fucking pull out the privilege card. It's like, sorry, that's not fucking welcome here. You know, like security. You know, the foul on this bitch. She's using a privilege card. It's like, right, you need to get out of here. You know, what the fuck? Like I thought I could use my privilege card. No, it doesn't work like that here. Dumb cunt.
In saying that, bro, I feel like I'm getting better at like just responding to that. I mean, because at the end of the day, I just sometimes don't respond. I'm just like, for example, like someone will request, especially at that place, it's funny. And it's becoming funny to me now.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you have to
laugh it off, man.
And someone asked like, "Oh, can you play First Class by Jack Harlow?"
Oh yeah, that's
might
a
know
big
this
request.
song.
Yeah,
first like
Class,
that. Yeah,
from, glamorous
sample. Yeah, and Jack Harlow raps over. And I personally don't have that song in my thing yet.
Yeah.
I personally think that the song's fresh. It's new.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know, but I mean, to me, it's not a banger.
It's not a banger.
It's but it's mad for those for specific venues.
Yeah.
But anyway, I personally don't have it yet on my I just haven't downloaded new songs.
Yeah.
So I said, nah, I don't even have that song. And then she was just like, oh, okay. And then she went next to the DJ booth and then she just started watching me. And because she asked, she's like, can I watch? Yeah, okay. Yeah. But then she started asking questions like, what's next? What's next?
Oh.
It just started becoming a drainer. I was just like, oh, you gotta be a drainer.
Fuck, what did you do?
So I was just like, I said some shit like, you know what? Just enjoy your night.
Yeah.
Just let me do my thing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
she got the point.
She got the point. She left.
Yeah.
2 more girls came in from the same group.
Oh no.
I don't know what's up with this group, man.
You gotta reel that shot.
I don't know what's up with this group, man.
He's like, fuck.
2 girls after that comes in like from the same group because they were chilling in front of me at first and then they moved somewhere.
Yeah.
And I recognized the face from the same group.
Yeah.
And it's fucking like they were asking, they were requesting some shit. But to me, every time, did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother? You know that episode where, just whenever there's a situation, a scene where when someone's complaining to someone and they become that sound? Because you don't give a fuck. In the show, that's what they did, yeah. So that's what happens to me when I start not to give a fuck, especially when it's draining me. Like, like I seriously don't know what they were requesting. I can't remember now.
Bro.
But then I was just like, because first I remember they were like, can we request this song? And I was like, nah, I don't have it. And then he goes, oh, is it just R&B hip hop tonight? It's just like back-to-back questions, just like a fucking podcast.
Fuck.
It's like it's just hip hop R&B tonight. I'm just like, yeah, for now. He goes, you wanna do house? He's like, nah, I'll play whatever I want.
Yeah.
I literally said that.
Yeah.
I said, I'll play whatever I want. And then they started asking more questions.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Like, I might not look busy doing this, but my mind's busy. I'm thinking about the 5 songs ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100.
Like, but yeah, obviously they don't know that. But like, it's like, man, I don't go to your work and fucking, ask you about, I don't know, how to make a sandwich or something. I don't know what you do for work. Like, I don't know what you do for work. You might work at Cotton On or something, like, you look young.
100%, bro. See, this is where something like a reel of what you just said, right? Or fucking this, fucking if you can maintain 5-figure views on a podcast like this that goes for like, how long have we been going for?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Fucking 1 hour and a half. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Sick, yeah.
And get the money, get it monetized, but then you educate those fucking 5-figure, let's say 90k people who've watched this video are more aware of what it's like to be a DJ in these situations. And then people will stop asking those questions. Yeah, because they'll realize, oh, that's rude. Bad manners.
I mean, it's cool. It's fun. Do you ever watch other podcasts from other DJs in the States? Like they do. There's this one, I want to get into it. I just always see their reels as well. So it's like it's a road podcast. Right. It's ran by DJs. Right. You know the brand Road?
Road, yeah.
But yeah, they talk about that kind of stuff all the time. Like, people request random shit. Or even like a lot of I follow DJ City or like BPM Supreme, and sometimes they put up like funny videos of like there's one video I saw recently. Someone just wrote on his phone and just made it like that, like to show to the DJ. They're requesting something. Yeah. And the DJ saw it and they replied back. They wrote it as well, but they put no. Can I request this? Like, and they just like, no. Like, fuck, that's fucking funny, bro. Like,
that's fucking sick.
Yeah, so obviously, like, it's a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
There's even stickers for it. I remember, I think it was DJ Spell. He doesn't really DJ anymore. Yeah. But the last time I saw him DJ Section 8, he had a sticker. I think you had it as well. You might have had it.
Oh, the no request.
The no request sticker. Yeah. So I saw you had it, and then he had it as well. Yeah, like a no request sticker. I was like, yeah, it's even like, cause I'm even thinking of making fucking t-shirts, bro.
Bro, you should. Yeah, I still got it there. That one.
You have it. Yeah, see, there you go.
That one there. Yeah, there you go. Fucking crazy. Yeah, because that come from a DJ from overseas.
Yeah.
And then I had someone come up to me going, like, because the laptop's in front of you while you're DJing, yeah? They're like, oh, does it really cost $1,000 for a request?
Yes, it does.
Yes, I fucking...
If I have it as well, you know.
Fucking imagine though, with cunts now, right? With fucking money, yeah? There's dudes with money these days, yeah? Way more than before.
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you play fucking this song.
Yeah, but I would seriously do it.
Yeah, I would. If you could,
like, I would echo that shit out. Yeah, whatever song this is.
Yeah.
1,000 cash?
1,000 cash, yeah. Put it in my hand.
Yeah, especially if I have it. Like, you know, if I don't have it, then this is just too bad for me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, bro, I'll be honest. That's why, I've been doing everything with this
with the
fucking DJ algorithm.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, like, and SoundCloud Go Plus has a lot of licensed songs that are on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, oh, that makes it easy.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like, fuck. I mean, if I don't have good reception, I'm fucked. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take that risk.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to be no superstar DJ.
Yeah.
You know? And if I fuck up, you've seen me when I fuck up DJing. Yeah. I'm the kind of guy who's like,
we fuck up all the time.
I'm gonna play the song right, so transition, and then it's dead silence.
Yeah.
And I'll go, whoops! You know? And then I'll just look at everyone.
What do you do?
Yeah. And bro, you know what? I start to enjoy, you know how that people go, oh, awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward moment. I love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I just thought.
Yeah, bro. It's like, oops. Oops.
You know, fuck it. It's not worth the stress anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, like, I know other DJs, they fucking hate those moments. It's like, what the fuck? What? They panic and they have to reset and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, bruh, maybe something to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Is what's next for
for
you, bro?
I actually don't know. It's always like this. Every time there was like a big event, which is, you know, it was just, for me, it was Rising, and then a week after it was Toasted to be Toasted. Yeah. But now, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to like get something going with Golden Monkey. Because the reason why we're supposed to be doing it on Saturday, so we couldn't do it because they hit me up to do it. And then, you know, we set it up. You know, I told the boys, like, yeah, let's make this the official after party. Like, yeah, sweet. I'll get myself and food to DJ. But then they go back, it's like, oh shit, we have a double booking. There was a private function that night.
How did they miss that?
Yeah. Fuck. It's alright, it happens, I guess,
happens,
you know.
But
obviously at first I was kind of bummed up about it. I was like, oh fuck. You know, for half a day I was like thinking about it, like, fuck man. But then, you know, I kind of just dwelled in it for a bit. Kind of got stuck in the loop for a little bit, but then I was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. It's, you know, it is what it is, it happens. Yeah. It's not like it's costing me money. Yeah. Or anything really. Yeah. Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, like, let's just pick it back up. It was just a good opportunity at the time being, because a lot of dancers were in town.
It would have been awesome.
Would have been mad, you know, especially if they had a good time playing what I was playing, and then now I get to play a party set for you. Yeah. Even better, you know.
Bro, I feel like that day, like, especially the first cypher, after you got off the mix. Yeah. Like, bro, like, there was party vibes. Yeah. I think there's something about R&B that we couldn't enjoy when we were younger at dance events. Yeah, right. Because it was not hardcore enough. Yeah. You know?
Or maybe just our music knowledge and dance knowledge has gone way better now.
That too, man. Yeah. I agree, you know? But see, because like, one of the reasons why I fucks with your hip hop and R&B playlist, and it's not purely that, but one aspect of it is you play a lot of the club R&B and hip hop we used to go out and listen to. Yeah. So like, we're breaking to Amory, One Thing. Yeah. We're breaking to In the Club by 50, you know? Yeah. Even though it's like party, it's your birthday. It's like, man, fuck, this is so dope, you know? And like, all the Neptune shit, you know, Noriega,
for sure,
you know, like that kind of vibe. Yeah. You know, that shit is hot, and it's like, I'm just enjoying that it's going full circle. Yeah. So for me, with some of those tunes that they popped up on Saturday, it's like, oh, I'm back in. It's nostalgic for me. So I'm like, I'm in the fucking party. Yeah. Even though it's fucking bright lights and we're on the open floor. You know? It's dope, and then I can only imagine what the fucking party would have been like at the Monkey. Yeah. Man. Wow.
Yeah, because even if it was the same tracks,
Yeah.
obviously the mixing would be different. Because I wasn't really mixing at the time.
No.
I was just because next dance at this, next dance at that. You don't really gotta mix. But yeah, I mean that's always been since when I DJ'd for at the start of the year at City Sessions.
Yeah.
The prelims.
Yeah.
Because the brief was it's a cypher prelim, so people just go in and out. Then because people are numbered. People just go in and out. You play for half an hour. So I'm just like, okay, just rock a party then. So it's, because I'm not really getting people to battle.
Yeah.
Getting people to dance.
Yeah.
So my idea was to just like a really bouncy, like how a dancer would love an environment to be. And I'm a dancer, so I'm just like, I'd love to be, if it's a hip hop prelims, hip hop that's not, there's some hardcore shit in there.
Yeah.
But it's also some like party shit that people can still battle to if they're feeling a certain type of way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Missy Elliott, for example, like shit like that. Even like edits with Missy Elliott and like a Gold Link edit.
Yeah,
like those mashups.
Bro,
which I do play a lot of
you
those.
played some mad, like, you saw me, and the footage was probably going to be out somewhere, like bits of it where it's like, I recognize the fucking instrumental, and then it's a different vocal, and it's like, oh, what the fuck, I've never heard this mash, man, that's fucking crazy.
And the thing is, like, a lot of the DJs that I look up to play this at events. But then I take advantage of the fact that I'm part of a dance community.
Right.
That, man, dancers fucking should get down to this. If no other DJs playing for dancers have played it yet, I'm gonna play it because just to introduce this sound.
Yeah.
And that's one of the feedback that Oli gave me. He was like, because I was saying, because I got another feedback from someone, and I took it. Yeah, I fully agree. It's like someone said, would have been mad if you played more throwbacks, like throwbacks R&B and stuff. Which is
that crossed my mind that that's what you were gonna play.
Yeah, so I wanted to, like, I did have a playlist, but I think it's just in the spur of the moment of how
the energy,
how the flow of the event was, because because we started late and we're trying to push it out so we don't finish late. Yeah, and I kind of just like stuck with whatever was in front of me, and I forgot about it. But yeah, so because there was one time when I was like, fuck, I'm running out of songs from this playlist, but I knew that was gonna happen, but I had a backup, like an actual just R&B playlist where I just used that for R&B background stuff for early sets.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, because I was I can rely on those because they're still R&B. But yeah, so I just fully forgot. So that was my that's another feedback that I got, and then Ollie said, nah, he goes, but that's cool, but he said, I like it how you introduce new sound to this crowd. And yeah, because it's a new sound, like and no disrespect to other DJs, like it comes to just the person's style. Like for example, like someone asked me recently to do a b-boy event again. And I said, I can't do a b-boy event, man. I'm not.
Yeah, you can.
I suppose I can, but I seriously don't have the music.
I'll give you whatever I got, bro. Like if you need like just to fall back on. Yeah, sweet.
I guess,
here are some breaks, but
I do. In saying that, I do want to get into it because I do want to practice like turntabling.
Yeah,
like,
the breaks,
and just practice the juggles and stuff. And that's the type of music that there's good how to learn foundations and stuff. So yeah, so I do want to get into it eventually. So because I really want to get down at b-boy events and really DJ a b-boy event one day. And just really get to know the music, to get to know how b-boys actually battle. Because it's different to an all-style setting. Just like how a Krump. Way different. At a Krump event, you don't even need a DJ at a Krump event. You just need someone with good music.
That's exactly it.
Plug in your laptop or something, that's it.
Go for it.
Yeah, you don't really need a DJ.
Nah.
But yeah, so I eventually want to. But yeah, that was just my style, and it's always been, I think, my personality to like try to push out something new all the time. Even for myself, I'm like, that's all. I've done that 2 years ago. Because even me, even my weekly playlist that I play, especially if I have a residency, I get sick of it. I'm like, I get sick of it. I'm getting sick of it, even though it's still fresh. But I'm sick of it after 2-3 weeks. So sometimes I might play. I'm like, okay, I'll start off on higher BPM this time, but still slow. Or like, I'll revisit my playlist from like 2019. Which is, I think that's what I'm gonna do this Thursday at R&B, because I used to play for them back in 2017, 2018. That's like one of my first gigs out of You know, the bedroom.
Bedroom, yeah.
Yeah, like a residency as well.
The residency as well, yeah.
Yeah, and I had like a folder, my R&B folder, and you know, it's still the same. It's like still flips, and remixes and stuff. But yeah, I just haven't played around with those in a while. So might do that just because, you know, back to my point. Because sometimes I just get sick of doing the same thing.
The same thing.
You know, or just witnessing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's why events like this is good. It's fresh.
It is, bro.
You know? I wish they do it again. So.
Man, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying for fucking years, actually. This shit needs to be more consistent.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I guess because what you just said about going to your archives and playing, I got a million stories about that, and I feel like that's a whole nother podcast, so we can save it for then.
Yeah.
But I guess just, you know, as some last words, right? What I found really interesting, and I didn't realize at the time, on Saturday.
Yeah.
At the finals, that I'd done something similar on the Thursday. So I'm just trying to like chime in on how dope this dude is, so you know, like, because I like it when I have experience that's not me, like for example in that case you were DJing, and then think back about it and it's like, oh fuck, I did something similar. It's like, fuck, great minds think alike.
For sure.
You know? But not to take anything away from you.
No.
Check this, right? And I think this is why you're one of the dopest DJs that I know.
Thanks, bro.
You know, bro, not for real, like from the heart, you know? Like, and you said something about how like introducing a new sound, which is very much a hip hop mentality. It's still got to be dope. People still got to resonate with it, like a whole nother level of interaction with people. But as the artist, you're like, let's put this song in.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a selector can be someone else's job sometimes.
Yeah.
And then the fucking DJ is gonna go like, what fuck, are you fucking serious?
Exactly.
Like, you want to play this now?
Yeah,
okay, just chuck it on.
Yeah.
And then the results go either way.
Yeah.
But I had 77 songs for this 6 to smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah. And it was popping.
Yeah.
It was like Jimmy was coming out, Jimmy Neutron, right? And then fucking I said, fucking, I'm gonna drop this. Because like it's technically still the same BPM.
Yeah.
I was playing something fast before that, at 140.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is 70.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah.
So I dropped Computer Love.
Oh yeah.
And fucking the crowd went off.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy earned that song.
Yeah.
You know? And then what was dope, and another reason why I supported the battle, and was dope when I heard you were DJing it, on Saturday, Toast to Be Toasted, was for the R&B final, you dropped Mary Jane.
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck, this dude dropped fucking Mary Jane, man.
It's R&B.
It's R&B, exactly, you know? And like an OG R&B.
Exactly. And my plan was to actually play a lot more of those from the era.
Oh.
It slipped my mind, bro. The day it happened, slipped my mind.
Damn.
I had some, like I don't have much. I had some and I had some that I just downloaded.
Yeah.
Slipped my mind, bro.
Man, but then that's like the next R&B battle.
Yeah.
You know.
You never know.
You never know. That's it. And I feel like, bro, you know, like, fuck, here we go. We could go for another podcast, but we got to cap it.
Yeah.
Bro, like R&B, and because of the way All Styles is anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like everyone. It's very inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
R&B is a vibe, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Man. It's a vibe. There's just raw soul there, you know?
Yeah.
You know, there is in the other styles.
Yeah.
But in R&B, it's like, I feel good to this.
Yeah,
and
bro.
the speed is thumping.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
if it's slow, it's still good.
Yeah.
I still feel like moving.
Yeah.
You know? And it's cool.
It's still, like, as long as I feel like as a dancer, and if you're trying to battle to it, because that was my one of my process coming into it. It's like, okay, like, how do I make this still a battle vibe? So, but I'm not just playing cool music. Because I've seen that happen. Like, people would just DJs would just drop mad tracks, but sometimes it doesn't suit the battle vibe.
Yes.
You know, so I'm like, okay, how do we get there with this? And that's why I created those two mixes to experiment on it. Because that's my idea of it. Because at the end of the day, my idea might not be someone else's idea.
Right.
So that was my idea of this R&B battle music, I guess. You know, it's just something that just makes people do this.
Yeah.
So when I did the first one, I was like, okay, yeah, that was tight, that was cool. So when I did the second one, I said, I wasn't, and I just did this on my own accord. They didn't really ask. They asked me to do one, and I said I'll make it 2 parts just because.
It was fire, bro.
Just because. And then so the second one, I was like, and I was telling David, I remember I was saying, I'll make it more on the flips, more flips in this one. Like maybe all of it is gonna be flips.
Sick.
Yeah, so you know, because I thought, okay, if there's it's like a drill slash R&B drill mix of I played it on Saturday. It's like Cisco. Yeah. But it's drill.
Yeah. I remember that.
You know what I mean? But the vocal is R&B still.
But it was a drill beat.
So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop this because you know people might fuck with it, and just kind of change up the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So that was on my my playlist was like that. It's like a fruit salad. It's just
with the condensed milk.
Yeah,
and the fucking everything, bro.
Bit of olive oil in there. You know? Olive oil with fruit salad.
What the fuck?
I'm thinking about fucking salad. But anyway, yeah.
But cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese. There's cheese in there.
Yeah,
good cheese. Yeah. The craft part.
But yeah, it's that was the idea for it. It's just to make people bounce.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get to the point where I'm gonna do, which I feel I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm slowly like getting to the part because I wanna to be my sets to be known as it's just a constant bounce. Perfect for dances, you know, and it's just me. Just because you know what, man, the best feeling when you're DJing and you're just like bouncing and dancing to it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, because sometimes you might be DJing, but sometimes it's just too hard. Like, you know, sometimes you just like, you're bouncing to it. But to me, I'm just like, I have a different feeling when I hear this sounds, you know.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like something bouncy, something sexy that just like, you know, like that early 2000s, but still new, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, which is, if you're looking at SoundCloud community, a lot of people are doing those mashups.
Yeah, man.
So I'm taking advantage of those, man. Like
it's current,
that's
bro.
the wave.
That's the wave, bro.
So I'm like, man, I want to make it like my thing in terms of the sets that I do, the curation that I make. So that started from the city sessions, and I knew it worked the moment I saw like certain dances bounce. Like even they weren't dancing the circle. I'm not gonna name names, but you know, someone really mad in the scene right now.
Yeah.
And they were just like, they were like next to the DJ, and they were just like, they weren't even jumping in, but they was just like everything that I was, you know, I'm just talking myself up. But everything that I was like dropping, she'll turn around like every song, she'll turn around and be like, what? And like just I'm bouncing to it. I'm just like, shit, it's working. If they're feeling this, the rest is feeling it. And I couldn't really see much because you know,
because of the way.
And the way the event was, it was just like, you know, it was hard to see people. But then I was just like, but yeah, there were some points where I'm just like, just feeling the energy in certain circles going nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then I just look at Efren, and then Efren was just like, fucking good, bro. Like, I was like, sweet. Because at first my main concern is like, because since it was sponsored by City of Melbourne, I was like, do I have to watch out for swear words?
Swear words.
And he goes, I'll say it anyway, but he goes, yeah, but you know, it's pretty loose.
Yeah.
You know, but then if you do end up playing a lot of swear words, which is I trust you anyway, with whatever you play.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've heard of it. So you know, wipe his hands clean kind of thing.
Yeah, no, of course.
And but at the end of the day, it is fucking music, you know, and you know. To me, I was like, fuck, this is what the dancers would fucking want anyway.
That's it, man.
I'm playing for the dancers.
That's exactly. And half the time, some people aren't even really listening to the lyrics.
Exactly. You know. But then I remember the first track I dropped, it was like some Joe.
Fuck the police!
No, I did play that.
I know.
I did play that.
I remember now.
I did play that. It was like a mashup though.
Yeah.
It was a mashup. But yeah, it's fucking. I even asked for him. I asked that. I was like, bro, can I play F the police?
Yeah.
What did I say? Well, can I play Fuck the police?
Yeah.
And he goes, maybe not. He goes, but if you do play it, and I said, but it's like a scratch set.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's not the full song.
Yeah.
It's only goes for like maybe 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it's the next song. But it's like a full Fight the Power kind of thing. Because after that it's Fight the Power. After that it's Sound of the Police. It was that set. It was like that. That's the theme of that.
The theme of that.
Yeah. And I got that set from one of the DJs that I follow and it was like a free. He gave out the stems for free, and I was like trying it out.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then so I just did it. Obviously, the way this person does it, like, you know, he'll scratch for example, like there's a transition that he does. It'd be like from, what's the word? Like fuck the police, come straight, and then
No, and it is bro.
Yeah, and then like thinking every motherfucker is selling that. Like a police thinking every motherfucker is selling that something.
Something, yeah.
But that sample, like some that's what he does. I can't do that shit. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I just do it my own way, like really simple, really smooth. Just just really ease into it.
Yeah.
One after the other. But yeah, so like because that's bouncy. It's like a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just I'm trying to make that my signature sets, I guess.
Man,
if it comes down to it,
even
if I'm doing opening sets when there's no one there, still wanna I feel like that's a lot more challenging.
Yeah,
to make it bouncy.
Yeah,
when there's no one there, because no one there's gonna bounce.
That's exactly right.
But if I ever get a gig where I'm like in the prime time set, I reckon I'd make that work any other way.
Exactly, and it actually will display the level of DJing that's turntablism. For a party set. That's ultimate levels.
Man. Exactly. Yeah. Like man, I remember watching once, going on a real quick tangent. Watching DMC, the Nationals, which is in Laundry Bar. And there was one of the guys from Executionist was there. I think he lives here, doesn't he? Like he lives in Sydney or something. From Brisbane. I forget his name. But he was there. And obviously they had different guest DJs. Like Spell he spun for like 5 minutes and did a full set. Turntabling set. Same thing with that young homie from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, the little guy.
He's older now. He's older now. He's like 16, 17 now. Or 18.
I forgot his name.
But him. He's a world champ as well.
He
was playing and his set's fully technical. Super technical, like it's like, but then the fucking Executionist DJ, can you mean? It's turntabling set, he's fucking scratching the fuck out of it. But the bounce was constant, bro. Like, you wanted to party. Like, it's majority of the time when you watch DMC events, people are not there to party, people are there to like watch like this.
And it's ultra techy, loses the groove.
But that's the name of the event. It's, it's not a party event, I guess. But this DJ, guest set for like 5-7 minutes, bro. I was bound. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, but still, like, he was fucking juggling, he was fucking scratching anything. Like, Executionist, man.
It's just fucking style, man.
Yeah, that's a certain level there, man. That's like high level. But trying to get there, even if I'm not fully turntabling yet. They just the mixes that I do, like the curation, like I gotta be bouncy.
Bro, you've made my fucking brain go omnidirectional. It's like, fuck, this is possible, that's possible.
Bro.
And I think, man, like, I'm excited too with what you've said. You didn't get to play the R&B stuff, the turntablist stuff. Like, bro, like, fucking sounds like the future's fucking bright with fucking you got some extra fucking cards up your sleeve, bro.
Especially if I get over certain things, I'll find new ones.
100%.
Or you can revisit as well.
Exactly, man. You know, and fuck,
goes back around.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to say some things to you. Off camera. Because
for sure.
we can't reveal the secrets.
For sure.
Of future ideas.
It's funny because you asked just to wrap it up. What's next? And I'm like fucking half an hour later.
Nah, bro, it's perfect, but man, there's just so much. There's so much shit we could talk about, man. That's why I want to do this more often. Even just as a soundboard for the guest. You know?
Bro.
And then I'm learning.
Or even man, if you're keen for it, because since now that I'm like. Even if I get back to working, like a day job, if you want to find time, we'll rehearse it together if you want. Bro. I don't mind traveling here.
Bro, done. And I'm happy to go travel to you as well.
If you want to change up the vibe, because you can bring.
I can bring my stuff, you know. Let's talk about that shit, bro.
That's another conversation. I'd be keen. Like, it doesn't have to be everything. If you want to just do your own thing every once in a while, go for it. But if you want to rehearse, I've always wanted to get into this. I just don't know how to do this shit. Man, well, let's see. All right, bro. So, deal. We'll fucking figure that shit out. Maybe even fucking if you're not working, here we are planning shit on the podcast. Like, if you're not doing anything next Monday before our gig. Oh,
By the way, I don't know if this is going to be out. But
before,
But like that gig at Section, maybe I'll just kick out yours and make a day of it. And then go to fucking Section.
Easy.
Done.
For sure.
Fuck yeah, we'll do that, bro. That's sick. Thanks for coming on the fucking podcast.
All good, bro.
Sick
for having me.
Thank you. The man.